Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing an unboxing of a iPhone 13 Pro today. I'm really excited for this camera because it's a clear upgrade from the iPhone 10 that I was on before. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we'll start by just taking off the back. Pretty easy here, nothing to it. Ooh, yes, I got the Sierra Blue Edition. Like that one a lot. So we'll take a look at that. All right, we'll actually come back to that. In the box, as you see, you have your USB-C to Lightning cable. You got your little bit of reading materials, stickers of course, and your SIM card remover tool. Some of the key features for this phone include the new A15 Bionic chip. You've got a Super Retina XDR display. Man, this thing is pretty nice. It's got the ceramic shield, which coming from an iPhone 10, like I had the X, it is a big difference. So we're just powering it up. Other things that you want to remember about this is that you've got 3 cameras now, 12 megapixels. You also have surgical grade stainless steel, water resistance. This camera system is on point. You also have cinematic modes. But we're gonna get started and see if we can get it set up quickly, because my most important thing is really trying to make sure that I set this phone up for video, because that's what I'll be using it for the most part. All right, let's do the quick starts. All right, we're gonna try to set it up just as quickly as we can. Oh, because you're trying to compare the circles. Oh, maybe it's the other way around. We're going to authenticate this manually because that sounds a little difficult. Great. While we get that set up, let's also go through some of the other things that we have. Okay, so we're getting ready to get started. We are setting up Face ID, so pretty simple. Go around a circle, another circle. Good, try again. Good. That part's done. Perfect. We're trying to create passcodes, get all that stuff set up. Stick with that for now. Hi, as we're waiting on the phones, we're going to talk a little bit about this channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal, and my channel is about lifestyle, beauty, wellness, how-tos, as well as product reviews and unboxings. So definitely consider subscribing, join our tribe, and I also have a blog as well as our Instagram, Facebook, and you'll be able to connect with me there. Okay, we are back. Took a little bit of a time, as well as the lighting has now changed in the area, and we're going to talk about setting up the camera. As you know, you've got 3 cameras with this new iPhone 13 Pro. They're all 3 12 megapixels, but you have a telephoto, which is a 2.8 f2.8. You've got the wide lens, which is the 12 megapixels with 1.8 f-stop, as well as the ultra wide, which is an f1.8 with the 12 megapixels. That ultra wide also gives you the ability to have macro, which is when you can get really close up and you can really see like really close up pictures. I should insert one below because I can't wait to start using some of these lenses. So my main reason for upgrading my phone is I was going to use it for video. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the settings and just kind of make sure that the camera is where we want it to be. Go down to camera. One thing I want to do is format my video. I want to do 1080p at 60 FPS, as well as making sure some things are on. HDR video is okay for right now. We'll keep that on. I want to kind of play with that and see how it goes. It's important to know that I want to do 4K, of course, but on a cell phone, 4K, 1 minute of 4K at 60 FPS is going to use a lot, 440 megabytes of storage, which means this phone, even though it is a 512 gigabyte iPhone 13 Pro, it will get full really fast. So probably not going to do that. Let's see, going back, my slow-mo, keeping it at 1080p 240. That's still gonna be kind of where I play around with that too. For right now, we'll keep at 240. I won't do that much slow-mo, but we'll see. Going down, I also wanna make sure that I have faster shooting on, lens corrections. I want to keep the ability of the phone to switch between the 3 lenses as opposed to locking it and making only use one of those lenses. Because as you know, those lenses are kind of the reason for buying the Pros and the Pro Max version. Photographic styles. This is actually something that's new. They've actually given you a few kind of luxe displays, as you will say. You can use vibrant, rich contrast, warm, or cool that you can do when you go to take a picture. You can do a standard, a rich contrast, vibrant, or like I said before, a warm or cool. And that gives you a kind of a preset before you even take your picture, so you know exactly how they're going to look. I think I'm going to use vibrant. We'll keep mine at that for now. We'll do some photos and see how it goes. Formats. Even though high efficiency is really important for iPhones, that way you can switch them and save space in your phone, when you're trying to use these photos and video clips into your, I forgot what I was going to say, into your editing tools like, you know, Premiere, Final Cut Pro, etc., you want to make sure you use the most compatible, which is the JPEG. So I'm going to kind of keep mine at JPEG for right now, since I am not doing 4K, because if I was, I would have to put it at high efficiency, because that's the only way it will record that 4K at 60 FPS. But that's not what we're doing right now. We're going to try to keep things pretty clear, but compatible, so I can transfer them to my computer without any problems. Last couple things I want to review about this phone in particular is you've got 25% brighter outdoors. You've got a screen that is very much touch, it's ProRes, it's moving very well. Not ProRes, the ProMotion display at 120 Hertz is actually what you need, because it's going to allow most of your apps to kind of flow and really just move quickly with the change of your devices. If you go to iTunes stores, things are going to kind of move very well, and you'll notice it more as you're using the phone, how everything's very responsive to touch. You know, you've got a lot of just different buttons that you can press that make it just feel like it's moving a lot faster. You can change through very quickly, and that's coming from the old phone. So I'm coming from an iPhone 10 or the X. She's still in good shape, but it was time. It was time to let her go. So we're gonna let her go. That's for sure. So we're gonna let her go, and we'll see how she does as we're moving on up. We'll put her away. I use this phone to make a lot of my YouTube videos, in addition to my other camera that I have that I'm using right now to film this video. But that is pretty much it for the video today, guys. It's just an iPhone 13 unboxing, Sierra Blue, 512 megabytes of storage space, which I hope to fill up very well. Thank you for coming out and showing support. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe so you can find more content, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.